Welcome to this YouTube series of videos where I'll be explaining about the SQL injection, how it's done, and a few more things. So this was actually a graduate project required for one of the subjects that I'm taking at the University of South Florida. So I thought of converting that text or document based lab session into a YouTube uh, series of videos, uh, which will be easier to just comb through or to view through and get an idea of what the SQL injection is. So moving on, the overview of the series of videos is that we are using the SQL injection to gain more information from a web application. So for that, there are three main parts for this series of videos. The first one is where I'm using a MySQL database to create a table and to store the information of the users. So typically in the real world, when you go into any web application, one of the first things that they ask is a sign up sheet. So you enter your name, the first name, the last name, some other information like your gender, the email address, and then you also enter your username and a password to log into that particular the facility. So the MySQL is used to actually store this information into a table, which I'll be explaining in a few moments. And the second one is where I'm using two files, an HTML page which acts as a login form, so it will only have a username and a password sections, and then a submit button. So once you enter your username and the password, it will authenticate and it let you into the application. And the next one is a PHP code, which is the heartbeat for the actual authentication. Then finally I'll be introducing what SQL injection is, the how it's implemented in theory, and finally how it's implemented in real life using the MySQL and the HTML PHP codes that I have mentioned about. So that's the overview for this particular series of videos.